Harrows. Today's video is going to be some of my money saving tips on doing Walt Disney World. So if you're going on a budget, or if you just don't want to spend tons of money on like food and different bits, as it can be a really expensive trip. Like when I went in June of this year, we only spent like $250 I think. Yeah, it's about $250 each on like merchandise, food, everything, and we really managed to save a lot of money. But anyway, so my first tip is to eat off the kids menu. It's just so much better value because the adult menus, it's like $10 for a main, it doesn't even include a drink, whereas the kids menu, it's $6.99 and you get a main, you get 2 sides, and you also get a drink. Now the 2 sides can be anything from chips, like really small like kids chips, you can get a cookie, you can get fruit, but what I usually find the best thing to do is to get double chips, and that just kind of equals out at a normal chip size, if that makes any sense. But my favourite place to eat at the kids menu probably has to be Pinocchio's, because the flatbreads and the pizzas that you get in there are massive, the adult size ones, so the kids size ones are half that size. I can't really explain it, I don't have a picture to show you, but believe me when I say it's a lot better value. You don't have to be under 12 to buy them. I always buy kids meals because it's just too big. You know, American portion sizes are pretty massive, so it just, for me at least, I'm full up after eating a kids meal and it saves me $4, and it does add up, you know, if you keep buying quick service food. Second tip is to take your own bottles of water, because Disney water bottles are expensive. They're like $2, I can't even remember actually, I should know this, I used to sell them. It's like $2.50 to $3 for a bottle of water. Now also you can ask for a cup of ice if you go to any quick service restaurant, and they'll just give you a cup of ice for free. If you take your own water bottle, all the fountains there, they're all filtered water, so it's not just tap water, so you won't get sick off it if you're from a different country. So I'll always go and just get a cup of ice from a quick service restaurant and then go fill up my water bottle, and I kind of get the ice and just like plop it in, so it just keeps it cold. Next tip is for some cheap gifts, buy the little boxes of cookies that they do. They're only $2.99 and they're really yummy, and they're great for just a cheap gift if you want to buy your friends something, if you want to buy family members something but you don't have that much money to spend, because Disney merchandise can be expensive. You know, it could be like $16 for a mug. That's like a tenner. Who wants to pay a tenner for a cup? Okay, I do pay tenners for cups, but that's not the point. Next tip is to use the 20% off vouchers that you can get on receipts. I don't know when this actually happens, but it was there all summer when I was there for my ICP, and if you buy something from a quick service restaurant, or if you buy something that's over, I think it's over $10 it had to be, you get a little 20% off voucher at the bottom of your receipt, which is good to be used in World of Disney, Mouse Gears, the big stores basically, Emporium as well, before 1 PM. So I'd recommend you saving these and then buying your purchases with the 20% off, because it does actually save you a chunk, especially if you're spending like $100 on stuff, then you save $20, so you might as well. Next tip is for free drink refills. Now there is certain places within the Disney parks where they do the little refills, where you like press the button and the drinks come down, and it's basically self-service, whereas in some other restaurants they give it to you over the counter. The ones where you get free refills are Sunshine Seasons in Epcot, Electric Umbrella, Tortuga Tavern, Be Our Guest Quick Service, and the Backlot Express. So I'd always rather buy a fizzy drink. Not that I drink fizzy drinks often, but if I'm buying a fizzy drink, I'd rather buy it from one of these places because I can keep refilling it, whereas normally you'd just get that one drink. Next tip is to buy your sunscreen before you go to the parks. The spray-on sunscreen that they do there is about $14 to $15, where if you go into Walgreens, then you can get like 2 for $10 of exactly the same brand. So especially if you're gonna run out, which you probably will do, just go and buy them beforehand. Don't faff around with having to spend double the price in the park. That also leads me on to my next point, which is buy your umbrellas and ponchos at Walgreens outside of Disney as well. It's like $2 for a poncho in Walgreens or Publix or wherever the hell you're going, so don't waste like however $8 I think they are in the parks. Don't waste that much on something you're probably not going to wear again. You're probably going to throw it away before you leave, unless you're like me and like to keep everything. So that was some of my tips to saving money in the parks. It's not all the tips I've got, or I could make a video on how to make your stay in general cheaper, so if you'd like to see something like that, let me know, including staying on International Drive and things like that. But these are just things off the top of my head, just little tiny tips, little baby tips do it. You know, I swear a van driver outside has just gone past like 3 times just watching me through my window filming this video. Awkward. On a different subject, I was like taking a selfie before, because that's what I do, and like some builder was like standing outside just watching me, and I was like, well, this is a little bit awkward. I'm probably going to make a few more videos in the next few weeks about different aspects of American culture, I guess, because I've seen on Twitter lately a discussion about tipping in America and the tipping culture, and some people were saying, you know, why should they have to tip in America? So I think I'm going to make a video on that. A video on like tipping at Disney, how much you should be tipping, who you tip, because some people are not allowed to accept tips there. What else? Probably going to do a video showing you some of my Disney limited edition dolls that I've bought. Also my new shelving unit. Just a little dance there. But yeah, my new shelving unit I've got, which I've put a lot of my Disney I say a lot of my Disney merchandise. I've got like 3 shelves of my Disney merchandise on there. So I'm probably going to do a little video outlining that, because I'm proper obsessed with looking at people's Disney collections at the moment, because I've gone a bit psycho with buying everything Sleeping Beauty. If you have any of your own money saving tips, feel free to leave them down below, or if you've got any questions, again, let me know. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I shall see you next week if my time management skills get a little bit better. We'll see. But anyway, bye!